All right, here we go.
Overwatch
see
fan.
What sort of
let's see what is in
malarkey is in this script.
Great use of the word.
Anyway, let's recap what went down on the digital hardwood for Week 4 of the NBA 2K League. It was a mixed bag this week, with half of the games going down to the wire, while the other half were blowouts by 10 to 20 points. Pass the sticks. You remember what that one is, right?
No.
All right. Anyway, starting out with that, what was billed as the best match of the week, Mavs Gaming went toe-to-toe with Jazz Gaming, living up to the hype. The game went back and forth until the final moments of the game. Mavs had the lead 35 to 27, but the end of the first half, but Jazz Gaming disintegrated that just 3 minutes into the second half with a 13-2 run with a small forward smooth threes point game on lock. Basketball is a game of runs. I'll tell you that one too. Different kind of runs, though. Not what you're thinking. Similar to, well, every game that has come before, the strategy against Mavs has always included putting pressure on dimes. Fortunately for the Mavs, his other teammates picked up the pace with standout performances from Daffrey and Ball-like Seam, raising the bar with a new career high in points with 25 after shooting 80% on the day. That's ridiculous. Mavs ended up forcing a turnover in the final 40 seconds of the game to secure a well-fought win. Remember last week, Mavs were giving up threes left and right.
Giving up them 3 points.
I'm glad to hear that they did better there.
So our next nail biter, that shouldn't have been a nail biter, was between undefeated Blazer 5 Gaming, that's a name, Blazer 5 Gaming and Raptors Uprising GC. Now Raptors only have one win this season, so everyone expected Blazer 5 Gaming to run away with this one before it even started. Now the first half was a slow burn with a back and forth possession ending with Blazer 5 up by 2 at the half. Raptors roared into the second half with a solid 10-3 opening run, but Blazer 5 answered with an 11-2 run of their own, leaving everything tied up at 57 with a minute left in regulation. Now, after a Game of Thrones-esque war for Now, after, I need to make sure I get this, because Josh wrote some incredible words here. Now, after a Game of Thrones-esque war for a loose ball, Detoxies nailed a long 2. Portland's Mama, I'm Dat Man.
Mama, I'm that man.
Dished it to Grant Monster in the corner for what appeared to be the game-winning buzzer beater. The stadium erupted, but their celebration was a bit premature. Grant Monster's foot was on the line, so his bucket only tied the game and sent the two teams to OT. Blazer 5 went on to win and clinch the top spot in the standings as the only remaining undefeated team going into next week's mid-season tournament. But Blazer 5 Gaming doesn't show up to perform at their best each game. Their place at the top, well, it may be short-lived, Rukari.
Worst shot in basketball is to have your foot on the line. Because a few inches back, it's 3. It's worth 3. Couple inches forward is worth 2.
If
you're going to take the lower percentage shot to shoot from that distance, you might as well have it be worth 3.
Rukari tips.
All right, now 2 teams won by a dub this week. Hey, what's a dub?
Win 2-20.
There we go. Won by a dub.
Oh,
that was talking about points, not got a dub.
Boy, that's confusing.
Anyway. Now, all right. First up is now second ranked. Okay, 76ers GC against Kingsguard Gaming. This went entirely as expect. It says expect right there, so I'm going to read it as expect. With 76ers GC back to their winning ways after a week 3 loss to the Raptors. Now, only a minor speed bump in their own otherwise brilliant inaugural season. 76ers GC dismantled Kingsguard Gaming with a 77-56 victory. The Kings were coming in hot during the first half, up by 11 with 5 minutes to go, but the 76ers went on a tear after a 22-8 run that swung the momentum in their favor and never looked back. Wow, I know another team that was up by 11 and ended up losing the game and is now down 0-3. Whatever, not bitter at all. Now, every single player on 76ers GC scored double digits in the embarrassment of the Kingsguard Gaming, with standout play from Radiant and Steez, and plan to carry this momentum into the mid-season tournament. Yeah.
Now, the largest win and upset of the week belongs to rank 9 Wizards District Gaming, shamming rank 4 Pistons. Shamming?
Shaming? Shamming, really?
A sham.
You don't sham them.
I sham-wowed. They did. Anyway, they went up against the Pistons GT, and they shammed or shamed them by 25 points with a 77-51 win. The Pistons GT had all of the momentum coming into the game after winning all 3 of their regular season games. Now, Wizards District Gaming played like they did during the tip-off tournament with a solid performance beyond the arc. The Wizards ended up going 8 of 15 from the 3-point range, forcing Pistons GT to stretch the floor, opening it up for Boo Painter to do what he does best and go hard in the paint.
With Boo.
Shooting 9 of 16 with 20 points and 7 boards, but you can't win by this wide margin by simply engaging Farah mode.
I get it.
Overwatch. Simply engaging Pharaoh mode and making buckets of justice rain down from above the arc. Your defense has to be on point. I don't know. As well. Wizards only allowed 2 players from the Pistons GT to hit double figures, dominating the boards 21-12 and forced 12 whole turnovers. With this win, Wizards District Gaming are above the 500 mark for the season at 3-2, heading into the mid-season tournament with the confidence they've been looking for.
I'm gonna teach you one more.
Let's hear it.
Rukari isn't here. Well, it's not really my thing, but there goes that man. You saw that name earlier.
No.
So if you see somebody doing something incredible,
Yeah.
and they keep doing that something incredible, you just shout out, "Mama, there goes that man."
Aw,
It's like when you're running back, like, there goes that man. Like that dude I was telling you about that's busting everybody's tail.
Yeah.
Mama, there goes that man. See? All right, that's why I was excited. Now the mid-season tournament kicks off tomorrow, starting with the most underwhelming game imaginable. Wow, not rude at all. The 2 bottom-ranked teams, Raptors GC Uprising and Pacers Gaming.